Welcome to Playing for Second. I'm Josh, and today I'm going to be playing Mech Bunny. I am back for another run. This time I am doing the second run in the scenario book. This is the Entangled Run, and I am starting on Scenario 1, Making Camp. So I'm not going to go through a full rules teach in this video. I'm just going to kind of provide some updates of what's different between this and the first run that's in the scenario book. So join me at the table and we'll get going. All right, so we're all set up for Entangled 1. Pretty similar setup to Scenario 1, similar board, 3 spawn points. Our goal in this scenario is to clear the monsters one time, go through the monster deck, reveal these 3 search tokens. Each of these search tokens is going to go to one of the spawn points. I have to pick up all of those search tokens, return to the ship, and what's big difference here this time is I have to clear all the monsters on the board, not just the ones at the ship. So that's going to definitely up the difficulty here. Now they've given us a new card. It's called the Mine card. You'll see that come out in the deck here in a minute. But I think we're ready to go otherwise. So let's draw our 4 cards and get started here. Okay, no Mine card yet. So you won't see that quite yet. All right. I did play this scenario once already. I guess I misunderstood how the Mine card works, so I was definitely overpowered with my mines. So this is actually my second playthrough of this. I have cleared everything out from my first play since it wasn't super valid. I did not follow the rules for the mines very well. So let's see what we need to do here. I do know that I'm going to need to prioritize some movement from my upgrades as well as a lot of damage because there's a lot of monsters that are going to be coming on the board here all at once. I also wouldn't hate some of these chaining upgrades as well, just to help distribute some of that damage. So let us... Got a 1 here, a 2, and a 1. Okay, nothing that can do 2 damage, so I won't be able to clear all of these unless I use this guy. That's not terrible. So I can use him up here, but he's 0 range, so I'd have to get there. All right. So let's do a card that lets me move. So I think I'm going to go with this card. I'm going to spend an energy, and that's going to let me do 1 damage, 1 location away. That will kill a monster, and I will be able to, at that point, upgrade my pips to 2. A little bug in my play area. All right, so that card was done. I get to move. I will move 1. I will then use... Oof. I'm going to be short of movement here. Okay. Well, I can't get to you. That's unfortunate. The other thing that is different in this scenario, like I said, I have that mine card. Whenever you move, you are able to drop a mine token. These are little mine tokens. I am actually going to do that. I just took a move action. So I will drop one when I end my movement. And then when the mine card comes out, I can actually activate those with that card. We'll show you how that works here a little bit later. Right now, I got to figure out how to get to some of these monsters here. I think I'll leave him alone. I think I'm going to try to get up here. So, well, okay. Okay, I see. All right, so we're going to play this card. We'll spend an energy. And we will do 1 damage, 2 away. So right here, we'll take care of this guy with that. And that'll get me another experience. I will then use that move to move 1 closer. I can then just move. I'm not going to drop a mine there. I am going to move, though, using an energy token. And then I will play this card for free, spending my final energy and taking a heat into my discard pile in order to do 2 damage up here. Okay, so maybe not the greatest idea to take on that heat right now. The other big difference in this playthrough is we only have 11 cards in our deck. In the first scenario, you had 12 at all times. Now I have 11 at all times. What that's going to do is that's going to accelerate our spawn tracker over here, and it's going to make these monsters start coming a little bit faster than we really want them to. So that card has been played. I am done with my turn. I will leave a mine token here from the move that I just made over there. And that's me. So we go to a monster phase. There are no monsters on the board currently, so there's no attack, there's no move. We'll straight into a spawn phase. We are spawning 3, one at each location, and then 1 additional from our spawn tracker. And that is going to go to location, looks like a little cave. Okay, so we are spawned and ready to go. I need 4 new cards. Okay, still no mine card. Again, we'll talk about it. It's got to be in the last 3 cards here. I do have my throw card. That would be kind of cool to upgrade with that big 4 range, because then I can throw tokens and monsters all over the place. That's going to be super helpful, because what's going to happen here at the end, as I experienced in my first play, is you're going to be trying to get back to the ship to basically escape, but these monsters are going to be spawning really far away. So if you can actually pick up monsters or tokens from your location and chuck them to take care of those monsters all at the same time, that's a big benefit. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to try to get a big range onto this card. So let's start by trying to get rid of some of these monsters here. Okay. Ooh, that's cool. For a little bit later, I can use that down here maybe. Okay, I can do perfect. This is perfect right here. So from, well, no, this is actually better. Yeah. Okay. So we will play this. Oops, I forgot to reset my energy again. I'm really bad at remembering to reset my energy for some reason. So I'm going to spend 1 of my energy. I'm going to play this card here and do 1 damage at the location where I'm at. That's going to pit me up to 6 on my upgrade, so I'm ready to upgrade next time. I get to jump 2, and I'm going to jump down here. And I'm then going to play, I think, this card. And I will do, I will do 1 damage, 2 away, right here. So I got to spend an energy to do that. And that will pit me up to 1. And I'll do my upgrade here in a second. But I do get to move 1 if I want. I don't want to, I don't think. Because I kind of want to stay out here amongst the spawn points, just so I'm closer to the monsters instead of having to waste a bunch of movement getting around right now. So I'm going to forego that movement. All right, I do need my upgrade. I will grab that 4 range and put it on my throw card, because that feels like it might be beneficial later. There's one of those chains I was talking about, which is great when you have a card that does a lot of damage. Right now I don't have that, but I might try to get that next. That might be my next target. Put it on something and then kind of load that up with some damage. We'll see what happens. All right, I'm going to spend another energy to fire this weapon here. Do 1 damage at 1 range, which is perfect because these are both ranged flying monsters there. So I get to do this for free again when I kill the monster. So I'll do 1 and then I'll do 2, all for the cost of 1. And that gets me 2 more experience. This throw token probably is going to go to waste. There's nothing to do with it right now, which is fine. So that's going to go down here. No monsters to attack, no monsters to move. That's good so far. Like I said, it's going to start accelerating a little bit faster here as we play. You'll see as we start going through our deck a little faster. So 3 new monsters, 1 at each spawn point, and then a random 4th going to the same place that it was. Okay. I draw 4 cards. I only have 3 left, so I have to go through a shuffle. This is going to increase. I forgot to reset my energy yet again. All right, so here's this mine card. What this does, there's no separate attack value for this card, so you can't use this card to attack. What this card does is all of these mines that I have set in these different locations as I move around, I can do damage equal to the mine card at every location. So I can hit 1 monster with 1 mine token at those locations where the mine tokens are. In order to hit the flying monsters, I still have to provide it range. So I either have to upgrade this range or I have to take a heat in order to provide it range. It's not going to do range damage to other locations like a typical pistol weapon or something would do. It's only going to use the range to hit flying monsters at your location. So keep that in mind. The damage doesn't spread to other locations. You can't hit monsters over here with a mine over here. All right, so there's our 4th Let's see if we can't keep these monsters at bay another turn. Okay, we got a couple big guys out here. I do have a 2 damage card here. That's good. So I can detonate these mines right now and do a damage here and a damage here by taking a heat. Yikes. I am entangled, so I need to get rid of this guy. So I might just go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and spend an energy to play this card. That's going to be able to take out this monster, doing 2 damage. And that has the chain ability on it, but I used all the energy, or I'm sorry, I used all the damage already, so there's nothing to chain. Okay. Can't use this here. I could throw him. If I had my throw card, I could throw him over here. That'd be fun. But that just got reshuffled in. Okay. Can do 1 damage, 2 away. Sort of helpful, but not really. I need to be able... I want to get this guy off the... Oh, he doesn't move, though. So he's not really a threat right now. So maybe I'll just leave him be for now and try to get these 2 guys off the board. Yeah, let's do that. I also noticed having a 1 fewer card and having to shuffle faster, it also really makes your heat feel more detrimental when they come out in your deck, because you know that you have fewer cards in there that are actually positive. So I'm going to try not to accumulate as much heat in this game. Can shoot and move. You can draw a card. That could be helpful. But again, I don't know if I want to accelerate that deck anymore. Ugh. Interesting. Or maybe I just move over here and try to get after this guy right now. I could kill him with these, but that would leave this guy available to move in. So I think I'd rather prioritize these 2 right now. I have no range, though. All right, let's spend an energy. We will play, I think, this card. What do we want to try? Draw? No. We'll play this card. I'm really stuck here. There's no great option right now, because I don't want this guy to get to my ship and then have to come back for him. I'd rather just get him off the board now. But I feel like this is a waste for that. But maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I just hold these. This guy's going to be moving too, so he'll be here at my location next time. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and use this card that I've already paid for to get the guy at my location. That will take me to 6. That will let me move. And I will move over here for now, simply to drop a mine. And then I'm going to spend another energy. And I'm going to simply use that energy to move back here to drop another mine, I think. I don't see any reason why I can't put multiple mines. Let's make sure in the rules here. You can place 1 mine token at that location. It doesn't say you can't put multiple mines at a location. Let me check the weapon card. Every location with a mine token, 1 monster takes a damage. Yeah, I think doesn't say I can't double them up, so I'm going to assume I can double up the mines. Okay. That was me. I don't want to do anything with these currently. But that mine card will come back at some point. So their attack and move phase. Nobody attacks right now. He does not move. This guy does move, and he's going to come straight to my location. We now need to spawn 3 monsters. There's 1. I need to shuffle, and in that instance, I now get to put out my search tokens at the 3 spawn points. I'm already on this spawn point, so I'm immediately going to be able to collect that at the start of my turn. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so I got 1 monster out. I need another one here. Another one here. And we're spawning 2 now. So 1 at this geyser location and 1 at this purple location. Okay. My turn. Ooh, there's that throw token. Or that throw card. I'm going to throw some monsters at each other. All right. Yeah, with this having 4 range, I'd also like to add some more damage to it. At least to get it to 2 or 3 maybe. And then when I throw monsters, they will do that much damage to one another. So that would be really nice to upgrade. I don't know if I'll be able to get to that now. It doesn't look like there's any damage coming out soon. But let's see what happens. This certainly looks like a good card to get a couple guys off the board. This guy's going to come to the ship next time if I don't take care of him. These guys are kind of stuck there, which is, I think, pretty good for me right now. All right. Let's go ahead and let's spend, whoops, I forgot to reset again. Let's spend our first energy. We'll play this card. We'll do a damage here and a damage here. And the reason I was able to do both was because it has this replay ability on it. Basically, you can do the card twice if you defeat a monster. I'm going to take those 2 pips on my XP. I'm going to immediately spend 1 to wash this board and see what we can bring out of here. 2 range, 2 move, and another chain. I don't hate some of that. The 2 range certainly isn't bad. I might put that here. And that gives me the ability to at least get 1 damage somewhere else on the board. Like I said, having now to put out, or to kill all the monsters instead of just the ones of the ship, you really have to have some reach out to those outer ranges before you scurry back to the ship or whatever. Yeah, let's do that. Or do I just mill again and see what we can get? No, I think I'm going to take the upgrade. I'm going to take the 2. I'm going to take the 2 range and make that a little bit better. I'll bring out a new card. Ooh, card draw. Okay. Not sure if I want to do that, though. All right, so we spent 1 energy. We got 3 left. Definitely going to be chucking this monster somewhere. Okay, I can do 1 damage here with this card. I can then chuck this monster over here for free and use this card to finish him off. I think that's the plan. All right, so we're going to spend another energy. We are going to use this to do 1 damage up here. It'll take me to 2. I don't want to draw a card, and I don't need to do any extra damage, so that card is done. I will then throw a monster. I'm going to pick up this monster here, and I'm going to chuck him 1 location away. That is going to deal 1 damage to each of those, killing this one, and doing 1 damage to the guy that I just threw. That will put me to 3. I will then, that was a free play, I will then spend a 3rd energy to play this card, do 1 damage to this guy, taking him off the board. And that will let me move if I want to. I think I will move over here. I need to make a play at these. Oh, I forgot to pick up I have my first search token. Let's put that, yeah, right here. So I need to make a play at these things at some point. So I either move here or here. I think I'll move here. And I think I'm going to save my other mine and try to get it up here and maybe try to get that upgraded and do multiple damage at a time. Okay, that was me. Monsters, nobody attacks, nobody moves. So that's cool. We do spawn. We're going to get, oof, that location is getting loaded down. And then we need 2 more. One up here, holy cow. One up here, let's put it down here. And one at the purple location, right where I'm at. That's not bad. Okay, 4 new cards. And that heat actually saved me a shuffle right now, so I won't have to spawn additional monsters on my next turn, which is cool. I guess it'd be the same anyway. All right, let's see what we can do here. I could get up into here, use my jump to get away, place a second mine, and able to get those guys out. This guy's going to be moving. So I can move up, I could do 2 damage. Oops, let's reset this. This heat's going to disappear at the end of my turn. So I only have these 3 cards to work with. It'd be cool to level up and at least get some of these out of the deck. I think I need damage. I see a couple in there, but they're buried. And I need them. Okay. Definitely got to get rid of this guy. Definitely got to get rid of this guy. It'd be cool to jump up here, leave a mine, come back, in case my mine card comes out next time. So I'd have to use this to move. I could then use this while I'm up there to do 2 damage to this guy, and then jump away and do 1 damage to this guy. That's a good plan. All right, so we will spend an energy to do 1 damage here. Takes me to 4. Okay. I get to move. I will move into here, which feels like a suicide mission. I will then play this card. It's a free play, but it costs me an energy to add 2 damage to it. I will do those 2 damage here, taking me to 6. I will then play this card for 1 energy, do my jump first, jumping 2 to here, doing 1 damage at my location. That will pit me up to 1, but I'm just going to revert back to a 6 and clear these cards to see what we can get, especially since I don't know what cards are going to be in my hand next turn. That's not bad. That's not bad at all, being able to do a card twice. All right, so this heat returns at the end of my turn. Monsters attack. Nobody has range to get to me or the ship. Monsters move. They are not going to move. This guy's going to move 1. I'm going to have him go this way. It is equidistant to the ship at that point. This guy's going to move 2. He's going to hop straight to me. And we spawn. I'm going to have to shuffle my monsters here. Let's reset our energy before I forget again. All right, I should have picked this up when I was here. I forgot to pick up my search token. I did make it up here and grab that search token. Okay, so I just got to get myself up here at some point to grab that 3rd one, clear all these monsters, get back to the ship. Not an easy task with how many monsters are about to be on the board. All right, so... Oh, I had a plan. I stated the plan, and then I didn't do it. I was going to drop another mine token when I got up here. So I did my move up here to drop a mine token. That way I can get rid of those 2 guys. So my goal here this round is to upgrade my mine card in order to be able to do at least 2 damage to all of the monsters with mines. I think that's the only way we're going to be able to clear this board efficiently and get back to the ship in time. So, let's spawn. 1, 2, 3, Did I just spawn this one twice? I don't remember. It's fine if I did. We need 2 more. It'll just make it harder. Okay. All right, let's shuffle up. We got to move our spawn tracker up again. I really think I need to finish this game before it gets to the 3 on the spawn tracker. Otherwise, we're going to have so many monsters every turn coming out. I don't know what we're going to be able to do with that. So hopefully we can get this working the way we intended it to. All right, let's move this down here just so I can see it. All right, 1, 2, 3, and 4. There's a throw, which isn't terrible. But again, not much going on. I can add this to it and be able to throw twice. That's pretty cool. I do need to take care of some monsters, though. Boy, I was hoping to get that mine card right now to upgrade it. Can do 1 where I'm at and move 2, which could get me here. That's not terrible. Or I could move 2. Yes. Okay. That'll be neat. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and actually going to use this card. I'm going to use this card. So I'm going to spend an energy. And I'm going to do 1 damage. Here? No. I'm going to do 1 damage here. You'll see why in a second. I'm going to do 1 damage up here. I don't need to move, so I'm not worried about killing a monster right now. Then... oh no, I do have to get a monster off the board to do what I want to do. Oh. Okay. I will still play that card. So I'll spend my energy. And I will do 2 away. This guy. He's only 1 away, but that's fine. That pips me up to an upgrade. The upgrade I'm going to take is this. I'm going to put it onto my throw card. So I can use this card back to back. So now I'm going to pick this thing up. And I'm going to... yeah. All right, so I'm going to play this card. It's free to play. I'm going to throw a monster token. I'm going to throw this guy up here. That's going to do 1 damage to each. Boom, boom. That takes me to 2. Oops, I forgot to refill. Okay, because I killed a monster, I now get to do it again. I do want to move first, I think. No, I don't, because I want to be able to throw this monster. Yeah. So I'm going to throw this monster up here. Nope. I'm going to throw this monster up here. Okay. So I did 2 more damage, 1 to each. Takes me to 4. Okay, that was that card. That was fun. I don't want to use the movements. I'm then going to play this card. Boom. Do a jump 2. I will then... Oh, no! He's flying monster. I don't have range. Boo! Boo. Boo. How can I make this work? That's where they were. I threw one up here. I threw one up here. That's just, it's not going to work is the problem. Okay. I'm sure if I rewind this, I can figure out how to make it work. Probably playing this first. Yeah. Okay. Let's go back. Okay. I know I can make this work. We will first do this. No. Yes. We will first do... Oh boy. In my mind, this works. To be able to get up here and use this card up here. So I have to move. So I'd have to use this first. I'd have to use this. So maybe I use this first. So I've done nothing. I'm at 6. I don't have this upgrade. Okay. I think I use this first to pick off this guy. Let's try it. All right, I'll use this first to pick off this guy. So I spend an energy. And that lets me... I see. Okay, that takes me to 1. So I'll spend this. Sorry, I know I've got this figured out at some way. That's the fun of this game, is that it's just solving this puzzle. It's solving the spatial puzzle, solving the damage puzzle. I really like that. It's probably not the most exciting thing to watch me as I parse through everything, but I think this card is going to let me... So from 1 energy, I can do 1 damage here. That takes me up to 1. And I will do the same upgrade I did. I'm basically taking the same actions, but trying to figure out the best way to do them. So I still did this. I can now... Yeah. I can do this and move 1. Yep. Okay. I will play this throw card for free. I will throw one of these guys up here. That will do 2 damage. So I'm now on 3. 1 damage to each. And because I killed a monster, I can do it again. Before I do that, I will take my move here. Nope. I'm going to throw it at this guy. Throw it into this guy. So I did kill 1 monster still, so I still get to do the card again. I did 1 damage here, and I will move. Card complete. Now I get to do it again. I will then throw this monster down at this monster, doing 1 damage to each. Okay, that takes me to 5. And it lets me move. Boom. There it is. Okay. Then I can spend another energy. So the card's free to play here, but I can spend another energy. Nope, I'm going to use this one. Spend an energy to play this card, doing 1 damage to this guy, taking me to 6, getting him off the board, because he was entangled. I needed him gone. I do get to jump now. I don't want to jump over here because I have no way to escape then. Yes, I do. I will take my jump. I do collect my search token first. I will take my jump over here. I will then be done with that card. I can now play this card for an energy. So it's free to play, but I spend 2 energy. And I will get rid of... Do I get rid of one of these guys, or do I get rid of one of the big guys? I am now... I'm stuck here. I don't want to move in there. I don't want to move in there. Because that will make me stuck. I don't want to be entangled. I want to be able to get out of there. So I'm not going to do that. So that's me. Yuck, yuck, yuck. All right. Nobody attacks. This guy will move 2. This guy will move 2. Sorry for that long turn. But I'm pretty sure I got things right. So that's the important part. So here we go. 1, 2. And shuffle the monsters. We need 3 more. 1 here. And then 2 randos. Purple. And here. Okay. Yuck, yuck. Here's the good news. If I can get my mine card out, I might be able to get this 2 upgrade on it and actually use it effectively. So let's see what we can do here. And no, of course not. All right. Well, let's at least do what we can. Oh, that was frustrating. Okay. These are all 2s up here now. I have a card draw if I wanted to dip into, and there's no reason I shouldn't, because there's 3 left. There's no reason not to. Whoops, reset my energy here. So maybe I try to play this card first. I can do 2 damage, 2 away. I can take a heat to make it +1. I think I'll do that. So I think I will play this card for an energy. I will take a heat to give it a +1, and I will kill this monster over here. That pips me up 2 and lets me draw a card. Not my mine card. Of course not. All right, so this card's done. I do get an upgrade. I think I'm going to wipe for 1 pip and see what happens. At least gets me, I see a 2 damage on there. And, a 3 damage too. Okay. That's helpful. I'm going to add 1 of those somewhere. I could add the 3 here. That would be helpful right now. And then try to upgrade my mine card next time and use it appropriately with the 2. Yeah. Lots of fun decisions in this game. All right, so we spent 1 energy. I've got 3 left I could spend. I won't be able to spend all of them. I do have an upgrade due to me right now. So I think I'm going to take the damage, the 3 damage, and put it here. It'll make that card a little bit better. Okay. Might use this to get a move so that I can then use this to get multiple enemies off the board. I don't think I'll be playing this card, so I think I'll be playing these 3. I think I have to play all 3 of these. So I can do 1 damage, 2 away. So I can get 2 moves. I can move here and then here. I should be able to potentially clear all these 5 damage. Yeah, I can do that. All right, so one damage, 2 away. Okay, let's try it. So I'm gonna spend an energy. I will do 1 damage right here. That'll take me to 2. That card's done. I will take the move, and I will move down here. I will then spend an energy to play this. Whoops, forgot to do my upgrade up here. I will take this card here for an energy and do 1 damage, 2 away. That's here. I'll be a damage short. That stinks. Well, we tried. Maybe I don't take this guy out. It's fine. We're going to go with it. We'll have a guy get to the ship this time. We got to get back to the ship anyway, so... Alright, we did that. We'll move. We won't move. There's no reason to move, because I can get all these guys from where I'm at. So I did 1 damage. Boom. I'll spend my final energy to... Did I pip up? 2, 3, 4. I was at 6. I went to 1, 2. I think I should be at 3. I think. All right. I'm then going to do this for my final damage, or my final energy. Takes a heat for that, but I get to chain these to 3 different enemies. So I will just take them to... I don't think it matters. They're all going to be able to reach... Well, I'll take this guy because he's ranged, and I'll leave one that's not. So that's 1, 2, 3 more. That'll take me to 6. Assuming I counted right, I might have messed that up. I don't know. That's me. Monster turn. This guy moves straight to the ship. Oh, you know what? No, I will take that move a minute ago. I will jump in here with that. I had that jump. No, I had this move left that I didn't take. I do want to move in here to prevent him from going to the ship. So I will do that. And then Mech Bunny will take a damage. That's fine. Because, again, I think this is my last stand here. Otherwise, this is going to turn into a really long game. So he doesn't move because he attacked. So I took the heat for that. Those guys don't move. They don't attack. So we need to spawn. Boom. Boom. Whoa. Boom. We need 2 more. Oh, boy. We do have our mine card coming out. I think it's got to be one of those last 2. And I can upgrade it with that, and then hopefully use it advantageously to get back to the ship here this turn. That's the hope, anyway. All right, I need 2 more. They're going to... Did I flip that? I don't remember. Purple and this guy. If I didn't flip that, that's all right. Again, that's one of the great things about solo games. I can make mistakes. It's fine. If I made a mistake, call it out in the comments for me. But that's all right. Okay, as long as we don't pull a bunch of heat cards here, I think I can make a play at this, because I've got basically these guys and 2 of these guys figured out with my mine card. I just need a couple other cards to help me achieve what I need to achieve. So let's see what we get. Okay. All right. We've got a chance, especially with this card. This card's super helpful. All right. I need to get rid of this guy and this guy somehow. I'm going to turn these so I know that those need to be targets. These guys also need to be targets. The mines can take care of these and these. I don't have anybody to get here. So that mine's kind of wasted. I have no way to move it. So I need to figure out how to do 2 4 damage. Problem. Okay. I can get up. If I can move up here, this card will get those 3. So how do I get rid of this guy? Here. Okay. Oh, but I'm entangled, so I can't get out of there without a jump. I do have a jump. I'll have to take a heat. So that's fine. So I'll have to play this first in order to get the jump out of here. So if I kill this guy... Okay. I'm going to be short on movement getting back to the ship, though. It seems. That stinks. Okay. And all of these cost an energy to play. So So I might have to kill this guy first. But I don't have a way to do that. Oh, I can detonate the mines first. What am I doing? But I need to upgrade them first. All right, so that'll be the second card I play. The first card I play can be this to get this guy. The double dip will be wasted, and that's probably okay. Okay, let's do it. Let's reset all our energy, and let's see if we can puzzle this out. We will spend an energy to play this card. That will get rid of this guy, taking me to 6, or I'm sorry, taking me to 1, and then I will grab this upgrade and put it on my mines, so my mines can take care of the people I need them to take care of. I can reuse this. I don't need to reuse this, but I might as well. Take that guy off. He goes up to 2. There you go. Done. That's fine, because if I added an extra point earlier, now it would have been upgraded to 1 anyway. So I feel better about that. In fact, we'll pip down 1 just to to ensure that I played correctly. Okay. I now need to jump out of here. So I need to take a heat to jump 2. And I'm just going to go up here. And that's all I'm going to do with that card. So I spent an energy to play this card. Took a heat to jump 2. I'm just using it to jump out of here to get out of this entanglement. Okay. That still doesn't help me get home. That's my problem. I have no way to get home. So I can kill all of these people, but I can't get back home. Oh, I didn't move this up when I shuffled. So I'm going to spawn 6 more monsters next turn. And I'll have to figure out some way to kill them all. But I don't think I have that. I don't think I have that ability. I have no movement left. I only had 2 in here to begin with. But I have to get up there and kill those monsters. All right, I mean, let's at least clear the board. We'll see what happens. So I'm going to go ahead and detonate my mines. I will take a heat to give them range. They don't need range, so I will not take a heat. None of the targets are ranged. So we will detonate the mines. Boom, boom, boom. That does 6 damage. That'll take me right back to 1 and give me an upgrade. All of my mine tokens get removed. Even the ones that didn't do anything. All right. I can then... I had to spend an energy to do that. That's done. I can then spend my last energy taking a heat to do 3 damage. 1, 2, 3 to those guys. Oh, I should have got an upgrade. I'm just going to use it and swipe those. And then I'm adding 3 new. So this goes up to 3. All right, that card's done. And I'm on my last leg here. All right, reset. There's no monsters, so nobody attacks. That's great, but I'm going to draw a bunch of heat out of here and not be able to do anything about these monsters are coming out. So 1, 2, 3, and then we're getting 3 more. So 4. We got to shuffle, and this is bad. So we're getting 1 where I'm at, and 1 up here. Okay, draw 4 cards. Heat. Throw token. Okay. Okay, I have 4 movement, so if I can somehow get all these monsters off the board, we can do it. I think I'm going to be short damage, though, because I can get 2. I can do that for 1. I can do 4 damage with this card. I just need to be in a location to use it. So if I throw now, okay, if I throw now, I can do a damage. Then I could move. I could throw again, do a damage. So effectively I could clear these 3. Okay. I'm 1 damage short. I'm 1 damage short of clearing this board. I don't see how to win this, because I'm just going to constantly be a damage short. I have no ability to draw a card. Oh, that's not true. I should have upgraded. I should have had an upgrade last turn. So, blindly looking at these, I probably wouldn't have drawn one. So I would have pipped back down. I forgot to do my upgrade. So we will go down C3. I probably would have pipped down. I'm trying to pretend I don't have my hand, because when I earned the upgrade, I wouldn't have had a hand. I definitely would have been prioritizing damage before anything. So I probably would have taken this, put this back, and then I can apply this somewhere. I don't think this is helpful necessarily, but where do I want this now? These aren't bad. These aren't bad at all. So I can do, like I said, I can do 4 damage right now with this card. Okay, let's put it here. I think that gets me where I need to be. All right, so first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to play... Yeah, I'm going to play my throw card. The throw card is free to play. That lets me throw this guy over here, doing 2. These guys are gone. I can then... No, because I now need to use this to shoot this guy. Oh, boy. Okay. I think I need to use this first and get one of these guys off, and then I can use my second throw to throw there. So I can use a throw and a throw, a throw and a throw, and then a shot and a shot. Okay. I'm going, but I need that movement. I just don't have... Oh, these are both 2. We're good. We're good. I use this. I throw. Boom, boom. Go to 3. Perfect. I get to move 1. Done. I get to redo this because I killed a monster. Perfect. I'll throw it again. I'll throw this guy up here. Boom. That's 2 more. Takes me to 5. That card's done now. I then use... So I should have spent an energy on that first card. I then use... Oh no, I didn't spend any energy yet. That was free to play. Sweet. I use an energy here to do 2 damage, 2 away. Boom, that takes me to 1. I get an upgrade right now. And I get a movement because I killed a monster. I don't want the movement. But I do get an upgrade. That upgrade... I'm going to do it the other way around. I'm going to play this card first. I'm going to play this card first and take care of this monster first. Which doesn't give me an upgrade, though. Okay. I was trying to get this free play onto here. That's fine. So I played this, spent my energy. I don't need the move. I'm then going to take my upgrade and I guess I'll do I'll take the replay card. All right, I will then play this for a second energy. I will shoot 2 away, doing 1 damage, pipping me up to 2. This should be out. I return to the ship. I think I did it. I think I was able to do it. I might have cheated at some point. I'm so sorry if I did. This got really tough. So this is the second scenario in the scenario book, and this is considered a medium scenario, but by having to clear all of those monsters all at once, the game just gets exponentially more difficult as your spawn tracker goes up. So, bringing 6 out every round and then eventually 7 every round, there's just like no way to keep pace with them, especially if you took any heat throughout the game, which you try not to, but also you have to at some points just to make things work. So this is a really fun game. I know that some of my decisions took a really long time to parse out. That is the fun part of this game for me. I've got these 4 cards. There's a finite way to use them. How can I most efficiently move and do damage with those cards to meet the objective? Super, super simple set of rules, but a lot of fun decisions, a lot of cool decisions in the upgrades, trying to mill through your upgrades to find out, what cards or what upgrades you want for the cards you have in play. Super, super fun. Really, really loving this game so far. So this was the scenario scenario 1 for the second run in the campaign book, in the scenario book. This is called Making Camp. And skin of our teeth. I really don't know how I could have survived another round with that. I mean, these were all heat cards in my hand. I had 2 more heat in my hand. It'd been tough. So yeah, we got the search tokens. We cleared every monster on the map. We returned to the ship. So we did win. The ship didn't take any damage. That was cool. I think posting up in the center of the map was a good decision, but I'm sure I made some mistakes along the way. I'm sure I cheated a couple times along the way. I hope not. But I appreciate you watching, and we'll be back for scenario 2, which is, it's called A Rude Awakening in the Entangled Run. So we'll see you then.